Hey guys, this is Versatile for Game Dexterity. So before I get any deeper down the rabbit hole, because this is a really dark tutorial, I want to thank Tungo, Russian user Hidraga, for letting me know about this awesome method. Basically, how this works and what we're going to be talking about today is there's this Polish forum website, right? You log in, and it basically has this robot that sends you serial keys for certain games here. So it just so happens to be that they have this game called Kane and Lynch Deadman. You can get a serial key for that, which is a game for Windows Live. So what that means is if you have an old Games for Windows Live game and you lost your serial key or you got banned or you got hacked or you hacked someone and you got banned or whatever, now you can play that game online. So what I'm talking about is you can use this one key, what I will call for now this gateway drug or gateway portal key, and you can use it to activate any of these other games. Basically, how this works is you download or whatever you install your game, update it to the latest version inside the game, use your serial key, activate it, and you're good to go. So how do we get started, right? It's pretty simple. Well, actually, there's a lot of steps, so it's not that simple, but it can be simple after you watch this tutorial. So first thing we're going to do is let's go to forum.cdaction.pl and click on this little register button, right? And I want to let you know that everything is in Polish, right? So I'm using Google Chrome, so I will say translate to English, unless you're Polish and you can go ahead and read it in your native language if you desire. But if you're using Firefox or whatever, you can go to Google Translate, copy and paste the URL, and translate it on the fly. So let's click on register here. And I already have an account, but basically what you want to do is type in your username here, type in a password, confirm your password, type in email, confirm your email. So use like a yahoo.com, hotmail.com, gmail.com, whatever you want to use. Type in the two captcha words and click on this button to register. And then it sends you an email confirmation link to your email. Click on it and you have verified your account. So that's just half the battle. We're almost done actually. Now next thing you need to do is log into the forum. So let me log in right now. So I go here and type in my username, Versatile, type in my password, and click on enter or proceed or whatever the Polish word is. Okay, so I'm in the forum. Good times. So now, now if you go to this link here, don't worry, everything's in the more info section. I can access the serial keys for a lot of these games here. However, you need to be logged into a proxy. Polish proxy. If you're not, it's going to reject you. So let's say some game I really don't care about, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. I click on this, right? And it's going to say, sorry, this service is only available for Polish users. I'm out of luck, right? Not necessarily. So here's another link, spies.ru/proxy/pl. And here's a list of IP addresses and ports that you can use for these different Polish proxies. Some are hit or miss, some are really slow, some are super fast, and some are just in the middle. So you gotta play around with it, which is too much of a hassle. So I did found this proxy last night, and hopefully it still works. And you can go ahead and use it. I'll put it in the more info sections too. So in Google Chrome at least, I'm not gonna go over Internet Explorer or Firefox. You're on your own. Use Google to figure that out. Go to options on Google Chrome and go to the under the hood tab. Go to change proxy settings. Click on LAN settings and then say use a proxy server for your LAN, and here's my proxy that I found earlier, 8.177.67.1 and port 8080. Press OK and press OK and click on close. Now how do you check your IP address? So if I go here, and I did this already earlier today, make sure it works, go to www.ip-address.com, and I don't think, well, okay, address is spelled a little bit differently. I thought it was wrong, but I guess it'll work okay. Now, if you did your proxy correctly, and hopefully your proxy is working, it's going to say that you are from Poland and you are residing in Poland. So let's see. Yes, here's my IP address in quotes, and I apparently am from Warsaw in Poland. Sweet, good times. So now, so now we go back here, and I already did this already, so I don't want to show you the serial key for that. So let's use this game that I have already. I don't really care too much about. And so I left click on this. I'm already registered. And this is a good sign. This is a good sign. Please repeat. This is a good sign. So what happens here is it says the number to play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six has been sent to the address Versatile Ninja. And I got this sick ass Yahoo Chrome extension where once I have new mail, I just click on it and I go to Yahoo. So let's go there right now. So here it is. And I'm just going to say refresh or press F5. And while I was doing that, let me kill the proxy because I don't need that anymore. Well, I guess I'll kill it later. It says robot. Okay, fine, whatever. And so I left click on it, And what's going to happen? I will see my serial key in here. And I got nothing to hide. You want to use this serial key? Go ahead. I really don't care. So, come on. Why is it not loading? I think this proxy might be screwing me over. So let's go back to options here. And let me disable the proxy. Man, nothing ever goes right when you're doing these video tutorials live, right? So let's go back, click on close. Let's go back to inbox and give it some time to load here. Okay, so now here we are. Robot, left click on this. And here's the serial key. Sweet. So likewise, if I go back here, now if I click on back, and I already logged into, I logged out of Proxy, but the concept is if I click on any other games here, MX, Ground Control 2, Kane and Lynch, this is the game, Kane and Lynch Deadman. You click on this, it'll send you an email with the serial key for the games for Windows Live, and you're good to go. You can use that on any of these older games, like I said right here in this list. In the more info section, I'll have a more definite list of what works online for multiplayer and what doesn't. So that is the tutorial in a nutshell. I know it's pretty dark. Some people may disagree or disapprove of this type of tutorial, but whatever. You know, you only live once, so if this is going to be the downfall of versatile game dexterity, so be it. I don't care. I have no regrets. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave a comment here on the YouTube page, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.